Welcome back to No Nice Girl, when healing becomes hiding. Isolation and mental health. That's what we're getting onto today. Now, the people that love us and care for us, they're not the problem, but they tend to look like that when we're in the depths of the worst moments of our life and when we feel like isolation is the solution. Why isolation can feel so safe for us is because it's peaceful and we tend to feel like when we're closed off from everyone, everything is just going to make so much more sense. We feel like we're not going to disturb anyone or bother anyone because we're dealing with our mental health on our own. But is it genuinely healing? By isolating yourself and keeping to yourself, are you really healing? Or are you just trying to find an easy way to just deal with everything on your own? Because you feel like those around you just don't understand you. We isolate because of past hurt and betrayal. And also, we sometimes feel that nobody's going to understand us. We want to control and feel safe in the situation that we're in. I always feel like Instagram and TikTok, even movies, have made us believe that the whole lone wolf era, we romanticize it and we make it feel like it's good to be on your own and to conquer the world on your own. But that's not really the way that we're supposed to do it. We're not really going to get through our mental health in the best way if we isolate from people that really do genuinely care for us. A support system, in my opinion, has helped me so much and it's gotten me through a lot of things. Today, I look upon them and I realize they've helped me more than I could even help myself. And in the beginning, yes, I admit, I did push a lot of people away. But now that I look back on it, the ones that I did lean on, the ones that did try their best to help me, they really did help a lot. And it's so good for us to be able to look back onto those moments and appreciate those that were around us. When solitude becomes self harm, boundaries start to limit us from access to a lot of things, not just people, but our own health system. And to make us feel better, we create this wall that nobody can pass because we feel like the best way to get through all of this is by keeping out everyone, even if that includes the good people. We feel that they're just not going to understand us and really get everything that goes in our head. We feel that we can conquer everything on our own. We stop sharing how we feel. We stop really understanding people, and we get to this point where we feel like we are really alone, and being alone is the best way. We don't realize that a short term happiness is going to create a long term pain because people out there do understand sometimes. They may not really understand you right now, and you may feel very alone right now, but some people do get it. And that is why I always say the right surroundings is the people that get through you and into you and help you through situations. And surrounding yourself by people that you can see are pouring into you and they're trying to help you are the people that you have to keep close. But it's not that simple because you feel that in that moment, these people don't get me. Or what I'm going to explain to them, they're not going to understand it because they haven't been through what I've been through. But everyone has gone through something very similar in their own way and in their own manner. And we have to understand that we're not all here in this world to live a similar life. But it doesn't mean we can't help each other in a similar manner to get through the worst situations. And we have to do this by having boundaries set in the most respectful, understanding manner. That the people that are surrounded by you will understand what kind of boundary you're setting. And it is very important to understand how does one set a boundary so your mental health can be supported. You can tend to get used to not needing people. I think all of us have fallen victim to that. and we let the ones that really love us close to us. Um, so we've pushed them so far away from us because we believe that we can only take care of ourselves. Nobody else can take care of us. And this is where we need to start asking ourselves some questions. Are you healing or are you hiding? Do you feel rested or do you feel numb? Are you reducing chaos or are you avoiding discomfort? Do you still let some people in or have you completely closed yourself off to the real ones, the loved ones, the good ones? Have you included them under the label of bad people or people that don't understand you? Is there an inner dialogue in your head? And if there is one, is there good thoughts or is it only bad thoughts? Are you harsh on yourself or have you given yourself a little bit of some grace? Are you building a life or have you just completely pressed pause on everything? Are you still focused on your goals and your achievements or have you completely just written yourself away from everything that you've been focusing on? We are not asking ourselves these questions because we have closed ourselves off to people that ask us these questions. And sometimes when they ask us the questions, we get so defensive because we feel like they're intruding us or they're asking us things when we're going through the most and they don't understand we're going through the most, but they do. They understand that we're going through a lot, but they also need us to remember who we are before the trauma, before the struggles, before the drama, before the everything. They're going to see us in the eyes of both before and after everything. And they're going to try their best to get us through all of those things. Mental health is not an easy situation to be in, but it does require us to ask very tough questions to ourselves. Are you willing to step into a therapy room and get the help you need? Are you willing to let someone in, talk to them? Are you willing to put the drink down? Are you willing to put the cigarette down? Are you willing to put the weed down? Are you willing to tell yourself the hard truth? You're going through the most. You're not getting through it the best and healthiest way. If you cannot go a week without thinking of going outside, having a drink, but in the worst manner and in the worst way, can you tell yourself that you need help and that you need to let people in? You know, there's a thin line between are you alone and making your life feel more alive and more honest and you're more connected to yourself, or when you're alone, you feel cold and hard, you feel numb, you feel disconnected, you feel like you're in a rabbit hole and nobody can see what you're going through. Because if you're the second one, you're hiding. But if you're the first, you're healing. Are you asking yourself the right questions? Now, I'm not just going to be putting you in the eye about mental health and what you're going through and how you must be feeling. I'm also here to give you the positive side of it. From my own experiences, I'm going to give you about 4 points. Just to start off with, just as a basic. Number one, well, how are we going to redefine good people? What are we going to do to help ourselves redefine good people? By telling ourselves, how do we care for these people and how do they care for us? How are we going to let them in? That is how we're going to redefine good people in our lives. Are they adding something good to our lives? Are they helping us or are they bringing us down? Number two, start with the tiny, small steps. Go for a little coffee. Go for a little walk. Go on a hike. Allow yourself to go with good people to get something from them. Allow yourself to sit in a room for 1 hour with someone good and speak to them. Hear from them. What is it that they can add value to your life? How can they help you get to the next step of your journey? For you to feel more like yourself, like you were before. Number three, practicing proper boundaries. We're not putting up walls. We're not shutting people out. We're not shutting good people out. We're adding a boundary. What is this boundary that we're adding? Are we going to make sure that there's only a specific energy we allow into our life? A good aura? An energy of people that want the best for us? Is that the energy we want in? Is that the energy we want to allow? Not someone that's going to go bar hopping with us and allow us to get piss drunk to the point where we don't remember our name anymore. We want somebody that's going to hold our hand and walk us through this journey and allow us to just feel better about ourselves. That's what we want from those people that are close to us, the ones that want the best for us. And number four, let good people be good to you. Let them. If they want to do something good for you, they want to allow you to get to the next step. They want to allow you to get through everything you've been through. Allow good people to be good to you. It's not easy. You want to calculate every step. You want to check yourself and check, are they doing the right thing? Are they are they true to us? Can we rely on them? It's not easy. I've been there. But allow them to be there for you. Allow them. Good people are only trying their best to be good to us. So, with that being said, No More Nice Girl is here to tell you that we're going to redefine everything in our life to make sure that we don't let mental health conquer us, but us conquer mental health. We're going to make sure that this year doesn't end on a bad note, but it ends with us being survivors that healed through everything we've been through. Because it's possible. It is really possible. I promise you. On the next episode, which I cannot wait, you are going to see someone who basically has been through the ups and the downs, just like myself. And she is going to really let you in on the new generation's way of things being. What people say, I'm a 2K. Let's see how they're navigating family, relationships, clubs, everything. And let's see what she's got to say about life. See you soon.